Three wide down the front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. They'll stay 2 and 3 wide throughout the pack. Barnes comes atop the heap through turns 1 and 2, but here comes Trevor Hunt. He'll diamond down the speedway to the inside, and 8 Barnes. Trevor Hunt now on top down the back straightaway, trying to make it 2 for 2. The 33H out in front as we work off a turn at number 4 into lap number 1. Some action deep in the pack of this one. 3 wide down the front straightaway for second. Herrick to the outside, contact between Barnes and Seifert. Barnes hangs on to it but drifts up the track. That allows Herrick to cross down to his inside. That race for second coming off of turn number 2. Seifert to Walker. Look out. Walker's turned sideways in front of Brett Heater, and it's going to turn the 04 of Walker up and over. A wild ride for the 04 Walker. We got another one on his top over in turn number 3. So 2 cars getting upside down in turn number 3. Red flag will wave. Take him all the way to the top of the speedway and back down off of turn number 4. Green flag waving, and we are back underway in the stock car A main. Lucas Conley back to the top side of turns 1 and 2. A ton of momentum for the Spring Hill, Kansas racer. He'll get the 17C wound back up now. Trevor Hunt falls back to second. You got a new leader into turns 3 and 4. The 17C, Lucas Conley, absolutely muscled by the 33H of Trevor Hunt into the lead here with 10 laps in the books. Hunt will take it back that time by, though. What a race out in front of this one, side by side for the lead. Trevor Hunt to the inside. Lucas Conley on the top. Kevin Anderson working in a close third, watching that race develop in front of him. Working around to lap number 11 of 18 this time by, and Trevor Hunt brings him off a turn at number 4. Looking to go back-to-back in the 33s, now pulled away from the 17C of Conley. He now knows Conley is there and ready to strike. Conley back to the outside. Kevin Anderson follows the outside, then crosses the middle on exit of turn number 2. Herrick works in that 4th place spot. Seifert up to his outside to challenge for 4th down the back straightaway as Trevor Hunt brings him around. 12 in and 6 to go. Five to go this time by Lucas Conley, trying to mount another charge to your leader, the 33 of Trevor Hunt. So Lucas Conley starting to get it wound back up along the top side of the speedway. Kevin Anderson working in third. Herrick and Seifert still your top 5 of this one. Lap starting to click away, just 4 to go. And contact between Anderson and the 17 of Lucas Conley. They are going to go around in turns 3 and 4. Everybody able to avoid the 17 of Conley and the 417 of Anderson. Lucas Conley back under his own power in the 17C. So yellow comes out for Conley in the 17 and Anderson in the 417. Back yellow with 14 in of 18.
Price is here right now as we pick up the call of the stock cars.
So here we go. Here we go back to green in this one. Snuck up on me there, went single file coming off of turn number 4. The 33 of Trevor Hunt into turns 3 and 4. Now Seifert could have something for your leader here in the closing laps of this one. 3 laps to go this time by.
This race is 18 laps.
Yeah. Thank you. Down the back straightaway, Trevor Hunt, your leader. Seifert in second. Herrick down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Herrick down to the inside. Barnes rolling right through the center. Good race for third. 2 to go this time by Trevor Hunt, your leader in 33.
Now. Hey Todd, what the
33 of Trevor Hunt, bringing him off of turn number 4. A little bonus lap action right here. White flag gonna wave. In case you thought we cheated you a little bit, there's the white. They're not changing it up there. They're trying to sneak one by. Here we go. We're staying green in this one. Down the back straightaway, getting ready to come to the checkers. Trevor Hunt in the 33. Doesn't matter, you know. He had him covered anyway. Off of turn number 4, Trevor Hunt makes it 2 for 2. Your stock car feature winner. Seifert finishes in second. Third, the 29 of Barnes. If I just wouldn't have said anything. Your top 3. In third, the 29 of Barnes. Second goes to Justin Seifert, the 37. But your feature winner out of Kearney, Missouri goes back-to-back. Wins $700 here tonight. Trevor Hunt picks up the Holly USRA Stock Car A main. B-Mods ready to go racing here at the Grant Young Hands Memorial, presented by BriggsAuto.com. Tightening up into turns 3 and 4. Hang on tight. Here come the B-Mods. Clancy and Most fire out of turn number 4, and we're underway. Off into turns 1 and 2. Clancy down to the inside. Nick Newton strolling right through the middle right now. That third place spot, it's Most along the high side as they drag race down the back straightaway for the top spot. Clancy to the inside. Most rolling the high line side by side for the lead. Nick Newton in that third place spot as we work lap number 1. Who will it be? Clancy, your leader in 21C. So Chad Clancy, the 21C, to the lead. Josh Most roaring up to the outside of the 21C, and Clancy down the back straightaway. Side by side, they'll roll down the back stretch, door to door into turns 3 and 4. Newton in the third place spot. Here comes Chad Lyle, Neiman, and J.C. Morton all right there battling 3 wide now down the front straightaway. Newman in between. Newton rolling the high line, and Chad Lyle right around the bottom. Race for the lead off of turn number 2. Josh Most, your new leader, down the back straightaway. He'll slide ahead of the 21C of Chad Clancy into the top spot now. Most back down to his inside. A good side-by-side race for the top spot coming off of turn number 4. And this time by the way, the 21C of Chad Clancy. So Clancy takes over the lead. Josh Most rolling back to the high line through turns 1 and 2. Trying to go side-by-side down the back straightaway. Clancy with the advantage into turns 3 and 4. Door-to-door down into turns 3 and 4. Clancy along the bottom. Most along the high line. Who will it be this time? It's still Clancy in 21C. Second runs Most. Third is Newton. Fourth is the 07C of Chad Lyle. Race for 5th is between Morton and Neiman. Side by side once again down the back straightaway. Clancy the inside, Most rolling the high line. What a fantastic race for the lead in this one. Clancy along the bottom. Can Most take it back this time? Nope, it's going to be Clancy, still your leader in 21. Most back up to the outside. Now he will take over the top spot coming off of turn number 2. Josh Most back to the lead over the 21C of Chad Clancy down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Clancy still along the bottom. Most rolling the high line. Wheel to wheel coming off of turn number 4. New leader this time by Skort 92. Josh Most back on top. Clancy back down to his inside. What a race for the lead in this one. Now the inside goes Clancy. Most will roll the momentum line off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Chad Lyle has cleared up in the third place spot. J.C. Morton now to 4th. Neiman and Newton right there with Morton as well as we go side by side for the lead once again off of turn number 4. Most still your leader 92. Clancy digging back down to his inside though. We'll see if he can clear ahead of the 92 of Most. Most has a good run as Clancy gets a little bit loose on exit of turn number 2 that time. Hit the slick just a bit. The 21C has to gather the car back in, and the 92 of Most is able to pull away as they round off a turn number 4. Josh Most still with his hands full of Chad Clancy. Clancy, a great race off the bottom there. A great drive, I should say, off the bottom for the 21C of Clancy. Made up for what he lost in turn number 2 as he wheels back down the inside of the 92 of Most. Most a little bit quicker in 2. Clancy a little bit quicker in 4. They'll race side by side once again off of corner number 4. And this one side by side for the lead. And approaching the halfway point, Clancy back on top in 21C. Josh Most with another great drive off the top side of turn number 2, and down the backstretch, Chad Clancy back to second. They continue to exchange the lead, putting on a show here at Lakeside Speedway. 10 in and 12 to go this time by Most, Clancy, Lyle, Neiman, and Morton, your top 5. In, 11 to go, halfway through. Josh Most, the 92, the 21C of Chad Clancy, still dueling for the top spot. Now here comes Chad Lyle in the 07. Lyle closing in on top 2. Luke Neiman with a good run now. He's closed in on Chad Lyle. We'll see if those two have anything for your top 2 as Josh Most starts to distance himself from the 21C of Clancy, this time by 12 in and 10 to go. Luke Neiman has found a momentum line right around the top of the Lakeside Speedway. He'll take over third down the backstretch from Chad Lyle. So Neiman, the 181 now into the top 3. Can he reel in those top 2? He's wheeling along the top side off of turn number 4. A lot of momentum underneath the 181. See if it's enough to reel in the 92 of Most, the 21C of Clancy. 18 of J.C. Morton up to the outside of the 07 of Chad Lyle down the back straightaway as well. J.C. Morton trying to get back into the top 4. Worked himself up to 4th, fell back outside of the top 5, got to 5th, and now back into the 4th place spot of the 07 of Chad Lyle. So J.C. Morton back into 4th now. Chad Clancy still staying within reach of the 92 of Josh Most. Laps starting to click away in this one, starting to approach the back of the pack. We'll see if there's enough laps for lap traffic to play a factor in this one, as we've got 15 in, 7 to go this time by Most, your leader. Second runs Clancy, third Neiman, fourth Morton, and Chad Lyle continues to round out the top 5 of tonight's Outpace USRA B-Mod A main for the inaugural Grant Young Hands Memorial Race. And here comes Clancy. He's now going to drive on the 92 of Josh Most. 6 laps to go this time by half a dozen to decide it. The 92 of Most and the 21C of Clancy still out on top. Still a good race for that 4th place spot as well. You see the 07 of Lyle down the inside of the 18 of J.C. Morton. They will side by side off at 2 and down the back straightaway. So Lyle to the inside and Morton up top side by side is off of turn number 4. Your leader continues to be the 92 of Josh Most. 5 laps to go that time by. They are starting to approach the back of the pack. We'll see if that plays a factor as Clancy gets a look down to the inside of the 92 of Josh Most. Luke Neiman closing in quick as well in the 181. And now Clancy will take the lead that time by over the 92 of Josh Most. So Clancy reclaiming the lead over the 92 of Most. Most has the drive up to his outside. Here we go. Racing for the lead here in the closing laps of this one. Lapped traffic ahead. We'll have 3 laps to go when they cross the flag stand this time by. Clancy the inside, Most up top, and Neiman on the way. 3-car race lead starting to heat up into lap traffic. 3 to go that time by. Clancy with heavy lap traffic ahead of him. Most rolling the top side of the speedway, has clearer skies than what the 21C of Clancy has. They work down the back straightaway. Now he gets pinned in behind the lap car. They'll try to go 3 wide with the lapper through turns 3 and 4. Getting ready to get dicey through lap traffic. Most trying to edge by the lap car coming off of turn number 4. They'll go 3 wide with the lapper. Clancy will hang on to the lead that time by. Luke Neiman showering sparks off the front straightaway wall as he tries to reel in those top 2. Most gets to drive up to the outside of the 21C. Clancy 3 wide with the lap car down the back straightaway. Clancy may have taken advantage that time, but Most will roll back to the outside of the lap car coming off of turn number 4. White flag coming out off of turn number 4. 1 more lap to go for Chad Clancy. 1 lap to decide it here in heavy lap traffic. Neiman has a good run. He was 4 wide there coming off of turn number 2. Does he have anything for the top 2 of the final set of turns? Most back up to the outside of the 21C of Chad Clancy. Off of turn number 4. Checkers in air. Your B-Mod feature winner. Here comes Most down to the inside. And it's going to be Chad Clancy by a bumper over Josh Most.
good race. That was a real good race. Here, Sam, or overall here?
Lakeside Speedway, that was your warm-up for the Grant Young Hands Memorial Race. How about a round of applause in that one? The 21C of Chad Clancy able to edge out the 92 of Josh Most. The 181 of Luke Neiman in third, fourth the 18 of J.C. Morton, and the 07 of Chad Lyle, your top five unofficially, as the 21C of Chad Clancy picks up his 9th triumph here at the Lakeside Speedway for the 2016 campaign.
Yes. Want to go down there?
So taking pictures down here in Victory Lane, your feature winner, the 21 of Chad Clancy, after a thriller here in the Grant Young Hands Memorial for the Outpace USRA B-Mods. They'll present the big trophy, and we'll get a word with Chad Clancy as well as Josh Most as he's down here in Victory Lane. I believe they're bringing around third place finisher Trevor Hunt as well, so we'll talk to your top three. Chad, let's talk about that one. A fantastic race all race long with Josh Most, and then an exciting finish to hold off the 92.
Yeah, I've never raced with Josh. I know he's fast. I've heard his name, so it was a blast. I didn't know if I was going to get him or not, and then the lap traffic's always hairy there, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. So
a pretty good weekend here, a pretty good payday, and the nice trophy. What's it mean to win that?
Yeah, I told everybody the past month since I saw that trophy, I really want that trophy, so I'm glad we got it done.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, Scott right here is my partner and everything. I couldn't do it without him. My girlfriend Tracy, her kids, all my family, all my fans, Westfall GMC, Kevin Stoa for building the great motor, KS Engineering, Adams and Eaton Concrete Pumping, Rage Chassis, Prime Racing. Couldn't do it without all those guys, and I appreciate it.
Give him a hand one more time in a thriller here tonight, the 21C of Chad Clancy. Good night.
Yeah, we heard a motor in the A-Mod, so we had to park it for the night, but we were busy enough running 2 cars, B-Mod and stock cars. Good thing we had enough cars here so we could have a little bit of time in between to rest.
Definitely have that stock car dialed in. Look good.
Yeah, it was really good. Thanks to Kansas Preferred Insurance, we were able to get some good parts on that thing, get some good tires under it, and had a good run tonight.
There you go, race fans. Trevor Hunt, your Holly USRA stock car feature winner. We got to come talk to Josh Most after that one. You